Yes, guys, yes, people, welcome back to Chelsea Fan TV. Welcome back to another video for you guys today, another transfer update, and we finally have some movement. The first player to join the Todd Boehly empire is nearly here. We got the here we go from Fabrizio. He's already said Chelsea and Leeds have reached full agreement. You guys already know him. He was the guy dancing in front of the Matthew Harding end when he scored against Chelsea last season. It is Raphinha. Guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. As always, like and subscribe to Chelsea Fan TV on your way into the video. Big up everyone that's already in here. Like, subscribe, press the bell notification button as well to be the first to know whenever we release any new content. And let's get straight into it. We're going to talk about Raphinha. We're going to talk about our transfer activity over the next few weeks, what the shape of the team might be. There's plenty to get into, but first, let's get into the big news of the day. And Chelsea and Leeds have reached full agreement for Raphinha. An official bid has been accepted around the 60 to 65 million mark. With add-ons included, it was initially a £55 million base fee. The main part of the amount is to be paid immediately, which is probably what pushed us above Arsenal and Tottenham in the negotiations, that we were willing to pay a big chunk of it outright for Leeds to be able to work on their summer transfer activity as well. The talks are now ongoing on the player side between the personal terms of the contract. Todd Boehly is on it. Big up Deco as well, agent of Raphinha, who was able to push this deal forward and was also able to shepherd Raphinha to the correct side of London. You gotta love these Brazilians. They know how to shake North London and they know where the quality lies. And the quality lies in West London. Guys, get your drinks out, drink some Arsenal tears with me and enjoy. We have been waiting ages for a player to step foot in Stamford Bridge, a player of quality. And Raphinha brings that. Raphinha brings pressing. He brings versatility. Two things that Tuchel demands from all of his signings. He can play on the left. He can play on the right. We can put him in the 10s if needed. He can even play wing back. And don't be scared when you hear that, because there's a lot of people who hear, oh, we could be potentially playing him as a wing back, and they lose their nut. And that's not the case. Think of the wingers that we've put there in the past. We've put the likes of Ziyech there. We've put Pulisic there. We've had Hudson-Odoi there. I think Timo Werner's had some time at wing-back as well, but correct me if I'm wrong on that regard as well. But we have players to play in that market if we need to. And that doesn't mean that we're just going to be turning them into right-backs or anything. At our peak, in a 5-at-the-back formation, our wing-backs were pushing forward and they were involved heavily in the attacking play. So don't be worried if we're going to be bringing in Raphinha and you see him play wing-back. I doubt it happens at the start, but again, look at the other players that come in as well. Raphinha comes in and he becomes our best forward, but he becomes our best forward so far. We're linked with Dembele, we're linked with Sterling. I will get into those later in the video as well. But there's options. Chelsea have options. So don't worry too much if you see Raphinha playing that wing-back. The fact is, the player is very close to joining us right now. And that's brilliant for us because he'll bring us creativity from the right. He can bring us creativity all over the attacking midfield regions. And even like we said back at wing back, very good in terms of tackles and interceptions. Going forward, I think only Sadio Mane created as many chances and had as many chances on goal as Raphinha did this season in the last season. So there's a lot of quality. And don't forget, Raphinha did this for a struggling Leeds side who are battling relegation on the final day. Now imagine if we surround him with better players. We are in a position to cook. Not yet though. I don't want everyone to get ahead of themselves. Like, we can celebrate, but celebrate with caution as well, because there is still plenty more work that's left to be done. We need to get in Sterling. We need to get in some forwards. We need to renovate basically our entire team. But we can do that. We have the ability to do that. It's all just about patience. Todd Boehly has taken full charge of Chelsea. Bruce Buck, Petr Cech, Marina, they've all left. And within the space of a week, Lukaku's already going back to Inter Milan. And the sooner he does, the better. We could forget that name ever existed. Timo Werner could potentially be going to Juventus. Ziyech is looking likely to go on loan to AC Milan. Players are leaving, and like Boehly has already said, once a player leaves, a player will join. We're seeing Lukaku leave, Raphinha's coming in. Ziyech leaves, and then Sterling comes in. Then Timo Werner probably leaves, and Dembele comes in. Or maybe even like they stay and we still bring in another attacker, because you do have to take into account we now have 5 subs for next season. There's going to be the most messed up Premier League schedule in Premier League history, probably. We've never dealt with a World Cup in December. These players haven't. And it's going to be killing them in the second half of the season. So to improve our depth right now is going to do us a lot of good going into our whatever race we're in for next season, be it a race for second or third or whatever, because we're not contending for the league title. I've already said that. The sooner people get over that, the better. But right now, it's all about building the foundations and building a team that can contend. That's going to take over a year, but we're on the right step now. Allegedly, there's going to be a bid of 35 to 40 million for Sterling. That's going to be going in with potentially a few add-ons as well. If it comes close to the 50 to 60 million mark, expect to see Raheem Sterling as a Chelsea player before the end of the week or the end of next week. Dembele, like we've already said, you have to wait until the end of the month. You need to see his decision with Barcelona. The ball is completely in his court wherever he wants to go, be it Chelsea, be it Barcelona. I know those are the only 2 options, but once he makes his decisions, Chelsea are going to start talking to him about his contract. And Chelsea don't want to send in a formal offer to him just yet, because he could use that as leverage against Barcelona. But Barcelona are also not offering any further wages. So you do have to play a patient game with Dembele. But that's why Sterling is our main focus over him right now. So once Sterling is either done or he's not coming, then maybe the focus turns to Dembele if he hasn't already re-signed. But it's all about patience. And now the patience is starting to pay off. We're starting to see signings turn round. There's more players that are potentially coming in. We're going to start looking at defenders as well. The De Ligt deal, like we've already said, Timo Werner could be going into the deal. Potentially a midfielder, one or Jorginho or Kante could be going into the deal as well. Plenty of work in plenty of areas. The squad is going to be done over the next few weeks. And I hope you guys are strapped up, and I hope you guys are ready for the roller coaster. I am very intrigued to see the team that we could have for next season. Because if we also bring in correctly, we could actually be a bit more versatile and be able to interchange with formations. You saw last season, we tried to switch to 4 at the back and we sucked. We absolutely sucked arse in that formation. If we can bring in the right personnel to allow us to seamlessly switch formations, you start to see a more unpredictable Chelsea. And Tuchel can now experiment and tinker and try and find the best squad in various different formations. Exciting times for Chelsea. Very exciting. But again, don't get too ahead of yourselves. Don't be like those Arsenal fans who sat there, made 8-page articles on Raphinha, talking about how he's better than all their attackers, talking about how he's going to improve their entire squad, just for him to see the light in Willian style. But guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. I am very, very excited with this potential signing. I will say potential because it's not done yet, but it is very close. Very close. And with Deco behind the wheel as well, all signs are pointing to one way. It's pointing to SW6, Fulham Road, Stamford Bridge, and the home of the gargantuan Chelsea Football Club. And this is where we start to cook. Bowley said he wanted a big summer transfer window. We're starting to see the roots of that. We're starting to see where our team could potentially be moving. We're starting to see the players that are coming to Chelsea Football Club. So, big up everyone. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe to Carefree Lewis G. Check out Chelsea Fan TV. Smash the bell notification button as well. I am too used to doing videos for my own channel. But yeah, guys, I am excited. Raphinha on a very, very good deal for Chelsea Football Club as well. We were hearing he could be going for around the 70, 80 million mark. We got him for 60 with add-ons. So as a base fee, it's only 55. We've done really well with this sort of deal. But guys, big up. Smash the like and subscribe button. We'll be back for another update soon. Take care and up the Chelsea.